My name is Freshta Ibrahimi. I am a mountaineer from Afghanistan, and my childhood, as far as I remember, was living in a big family. I was not a girl playing with dolls. I was always wanted to find ways to go outside. We were living to the edges of Kabul. Kabul is surrounded by mountains, and I grew up to those edges of those mountains. In Afghanistan, before fall of Kabul in August 2021, the movement was going forward. Women was slowly getting into education, higher education. There were schools, but now the situation is very extreme. I am one of those generations from these past 20 years in Afghanistan that I succeeded to get into university and successfully graduate. But now the situation is different. Women, they don't have right to education, to higher education, and girls can only go to school until 6th grade, which is very inhuman. When Kabul fell, I was here, I was safe, but I felt very desperate and I was feeling helpless. My soul is there. And still, I feel the same way. Yeah, I was numb for a few days. I couldn't believe. It was extremely shocking and heartbreaking at the same time. And I couldn't feel peace being in the UK. I started mountaineering in Afghanistan when I started working with the first Afghan women team of mountaineers. Even though it was insecure, but we had to consider the safest logistic we can and climb those mountains. I didn't know those mountains existed until I myself went, and I was in awe of what is there. My biggest current project is to get ready to climb Mount Everest and become the first Afghan woman to stand on top of the summit and raise Afghanistan flag. Women in Afghanistan, they don't have any voice. And what I'm trying to do is to raise their voice. This project is more than myself. It is about the half of the population of Afghanistan that is, their voice are shut under Taliban rule. That day when I get to the top is going to be a special moment, not only for me. I think many Afghan women will celebrate it. Currently, the situation of the families, especially my own family and my friends who are left in Afghanistan, is very unstable. The streets look dark. That happiness, that hope is gone among the families and my friends that I know that are there. Through summiting Mount Everest and more mountains, I want to send a message of hope and resilience to all people in Afghanistan, especially women of Afghanistan, that their basic right has been taken from them. This is not what they want. In Afghanistan, women are capable. They are strong and they know their rights, but it is being taken. Yeah, it is sad. I'm sure if they had the opportunity to take their right back, they would definitely do. And they are, however, with the situation, they are trying so hard in Afghanistan. But if I can do a little from here, I will do it. And that is what encourages me every day. And until I see Afghan women going to school and they don't have to fight for getting education, I will keep moving. for all the women. I will climb for them. I will wake up every morning and feel this courage that I feel every day. And I will risk my life and go on this deadly mountain. For me to see or hear the news in Afghanistan, it is difficult when you're far from the exactly what's happening, you know. I feel helpless. I feel enraged sometimes. The rage that I feel when I hear the news, and especially from far distance, it can be even more extreme. I use that to convert it in a positive energy, to motivate myself to go back to the reason why I want to climb mountains. So I use it for power for myself. Yeah, sometimes it can be super depressing, but I think what we can do to help the situation to move forward with the hope, which I believe there should be, it's better to convert it into a positive. I think to live courageously is to use the negative emotions and the rage and change it into positive power. For me to climb Mount Everest is to stand in the bottom of another higher mountain, which means to keep fighting and moving to send message of hope and resilience.